Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for your Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea review. Short-term pain, long-term gains. If this is short-term pain, I am bleeding. I am in my deathbed. I'm shaking. I'm genuinely, I knew that game was I knew there was something not right. As the game went on, as it panned out, as it played out, I knew something wasn't right. I said set piece. As the game went on, we just started to disintegrate. We just got worse and worse. We started to evaporate. We just lost our way. Even when we were in control, of the game, we were not proactive. We were so passive. Outside of Thiago Silva, we didn't have anyone dropping deep, trying to play the ball in between the lines. Everybody was running away from the football. They treated the football today like a hot potato. They were not friends with the football. They treated the football like their enemy in that second half. But in the first half, it was Silva or nothing, really. Sterling got his goal, and the goal was actually, ironically enough, what we wanted to see more of. We saw Mason Mount play that pass in between the lines for Pulisic. We didn't see Mason Mount enough in that role today because he was really high up doing third man runs in the first half. Pulisic was dropping deep, picking up fouls on the halfway line. Why are we doing that, Potter? Why is that so backwards? Why is Mason Mount not deeper playing those passes for Pulisic like it was for the first goal? Sterling gets his goal. Fortuitous comes off the crossbar, taps it in. Outside of that, Sterling was dominated today. Destroyed, dominated. Zakaria was non-existent. In the first half, Zakaria is playing as a box-to-box midfielder. I spoke about it in the preview. I think it's a little bit backwards to have him next to Jorginho in there and get too excited about it because Zakaria in the final third is not polished. Zakaria in the final third is not picking up the ball and creating shit. Zakaria in the final third is not really giving you anything from a goal threat, in terms of giving you shots from long distance, final third passing, dribbling, creativity. He's not that guy. He is Mush and Gladbach a little bit more defensive. So to have him next to Jorginho, yeah, we're getting a bit of extra P&P in the midfield. By the way, I was pretty happy with the lineup. Same again, right? But today, unlike Bournemouth in the first 25 minutes, people are in zones that, again, it's almost like we reverted going back to old ways. We was like a crack addict. We just came off the crack last game, and then as soon as the new year starts, we're back on the crack again. What happened to the New Year's resolutions, Chelsea? What happened to the promises that we made? We're going to play good football. We're going to keep people in zones that they're comfortable with. Broken promises. First day of the new year. Defensively, first half, Nottingham Forest didn't go anywhere. Mid-block, no threat, outside of a set piece. There were two chances that they had, big chances, before they started to really lump it and slump it on us, were quick balls over the top, in behind, one ball and they're in, saves from Kepa. So we had to be careful of transitions, but outside of that, we're dominating, we're controlling possession. We should be getting that second goal, and I said it, we need to get that second goal. But we don't have anybody dropping in and picking up the ball. Everybody running away from the ball. Silva had the most touches in the first half. He is everything in this team. Silva's the only person that can come off that pitch and say, do you know what? I gave it everything today in terms of quality, not just passion, desire, not just arguing with refs and pumping chests out and getting at, actually giving quality. Proper balls over the top, proper passes in between the lines, proper defending and blocks and crucial tackles when needed. The person next to him, Koulibaly, shaky again. Shaky as a motherfucker. This brother was shaking. This brother was tap dancing out there. This brother got moves. I don't know what's happened to him, but he is not playing very well, and he is very ropey, and he's making me nervous. I'm not even on that pitch. I'm getting nervous. You're making me nervous. I'm out here twitching, shaking, quivering because of you, brother. Wakey. Trevor Chalobah, for me, one of the best defenders prior to World Cup. Can we get him in the team? Even for Azpilicueta, who was getting cooked in the second half, he's still on that pitch getting cooked. Over and over again. You've seen him get cooked on one side. You've seen him cooked on the other side. It's crispy burnt, Potter. Can we get him off? He's struggling. He's aging. He's disintegrating before your eyes on that very pitch. He's evaporating like water. Can we get Azpilicueta off? cooked the living daylights out of that left-hand side. As soon as Nottingham Forest in the second half decided that they were going to play football, they destroyed us. Second half, we were awful. First half, we were decent, but we weren't capitalising on the possession because, like I said, with that midfield, it just wasn't making sense. Second half, couldn't build up. No build-up play. Cover has to come on. Cover, at moments, it looked like he caught whatever was going around in that midfield, you know, because he was giving the ball away. I thought, well, we're finished now. And then the substitutions from Potter. Oh, Lord Jesus, the substitutions. I bit my tongue when I saw Conor Gallagher come on. I bit my tongue. I saw Aubameyang come on. I bit my tongue. I said, cool, let's see what happens. I knew I smelled something stinky. I knew there was a stench and a smell in the air. I knew. When there's that aroma traveling in the atmosphere, you can smell it, you can feel it you can feel it. It's there for everybody to see. What is Conor Gallagher going to give you in a double pivot when we're chasing the game? If he's on as a goal threat to score like he did against Crystal Palace, then he needs to be higher up the pitch. He needs to be where he was for Crystal Palace, pressing, turnovers, trying to win the ball high up the pitch to then take a strike, crash the box. What use is Conor Gallagher in a double pivot when we're chasing the game? Somebody explain it to me. 5 marks in the comments down below. GCSE exam, 5 marks. 4 marks if you can give me explanations, working out, maths. I need reasons because it doesn't make sense. So I was already pissed, but I bit my tongue. Let me see if anything happens. Nothing happened. Didn't do anything. Loads of fouls. Just looked all over the place. Didn't make us any better in possession. Just pointless substitution. Omari Hutchinson is chilling on the bench. Why can't we get him on? Carney comes on 4 minutes to go. At that point, it's done. Players don't even look like they look like they're giving up. They know that we're not scoring. Finished. Done. Game over. Why is Omari Hutchinson? Why can't he come on? Why? Ziyech comes on, puts in a great ball for Aubameyang. Oh, this is where I really lost it. You know, Abuma Bloodfire has come onto the pitch, and you already know my thoughts. Didn't particularly want him, but if you're coming onto the pitch and we need a goal, let's get that goal. You have to take a chance. You have to be clinical, my brother. Unless you are blind like me and you need glasses. That ball has come out of the sky. It has been sent. A ball from heaven, from heavenly Hakimi, has sent the ball from the skies to hit your forehead into the back of the net. You can see it. There's no obstruction. There's nobody blocking your eye line sight. And you still don't get your head on it. You are not Tammy Abraham in his first season, who is struggling to deal with his frame. You are not getting me 15 Premier League goals. You are not learning. You are not developing. You are a stopgap player with an Arsenal tattoo on your arm. You must score, sir, and you have not. You haven't even connected. So, again, waste from him. Disappointing. Pulisic, Sterling, like I said, wingers weren't great today. Midfield was not good today. Outside of Silva, it's difficult for me to give any praise. Cucurella was decent in the first half. I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. We need a right back. But I'm not going to lie to you. I'm starting to feel second-hand embarrassment for this team for having to come out here and tell you that we need players to beat Nottingham Forest. And I shouldn't have to say that. We're playing Nottingham Forest. No disrespect. I knew it was going to be a tough game. City ground away from home. The lights are on, you know. It's a Sunday night. New Year's resolutions and whatnot. Obviously, Nottingham Forest have made theirs. But wow, you can't beat Nottingham Forest. You really, listen, I know it's going to be short-term pain, but can I have some pleasure? Because, brother, we're 8th. Like, is it got to be that bad? Like, does it have to be this dramatic? 8th, 7 points off United in 4th. Listen, I'm not going to give up. I might start warming up in a minute because I feel like I could do a job. But let me tell you something, right? If we don't get our shit together very soon, we are not making top 4. And you probably already smirking saying, I already knew that. Well, let me get to grips with reality, right? Because I didn't know that. I thought we still had a chance. We got Man City next. They're angry. They've dropped points. We either beat them, and it's great because we respond, but I'm still pissed. And then Arsenal go 10 points clear, or we lose. Bruh, there's no W's to be taken from this situation. This is an awful weekend. I have nothing good to say about anybody today. Potter, I don't know why Omari Hutchinson can't come on. I don't know why Aspilicueta didn't come off earlier. He's getting cooked. Chances down that side so often. So many opportunities from that right-hand side. He was booked, and that was the time he should have come off. Maybe we would have defended the corner better with someone with a bit of height. If Trevor would come on, who knows? But we were asking for it. We don't deserve to win the game. We deserve to drop points. And I'm tired. It's tough. But we go again. Because we have to. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Pulisic had a great chance, I think, straight at the keeper. This is mumbo jumbo at this point. It's not organised, but it's neither are Chelsea, so who cares? Yeah, first half we should have went 2-0 up, guys. You know, and you know what it is. You know what it is at this point. If we're only a goal up with this team, you can't say that it's done, because our defence is not on the same level it was when we were doing all those records in the Champions League. We are there to be got at. So we have to put teams to the sword, and we can't do that because we don't take our chances, we aren't clinical, and we still don't create enough chances. And that is where Enzo hopefully comes in. But it's not going to take one player, it's going to take a whole team. And individuals need to step up, manager needs to fix up, because you can't do this shit, brother. You can't do this. Just going through my notes. Obviously, Serge Aurier had to get the goal from the corner, set piece. Like I said, they got height. The only way I really thought they were going to score was going to be a set piece, and they got a lot of tall guys, tall people tax, and that's what happened. Serge Aurier got the knockdown, former Tottenham player, obviously. Before that, Gibbs White was hitting the crossbar, so, you know, like I said, it was coming. And yeah, I feel sick. Obviously, first half, we could see the wingers were on the touchline, and they were trying to spread, you know, the defensive structure for Nottingham Forest a little bit out, so we could have some space in the middle to play. But the lack of verticality on our play today, if it wasn't Silva, it just wasn't happening. Koulibaly's passing as well. Outside of that one pass that he made at the start of the first half, his passing today was a little bit better. I don't say anything anymore. I'm done. Yeah, that's been your review. My head's gone. I can't believe we dropped points. Bad weekend. Everybody else has won. So yeah, big up your damn self. Smash up the likes. Or don't. Leave the comments though. 5 marks is up for grabs. In a bit, people. Peace. Fuck my life.